Let's play Luto. Hello and welcome to Hula New Plays short-ish indie horror games. I'm starting a new series and loud music. And picked Luto because this felt like a very let's put the music down a little bit. Because this sounded like a classic horror game like Visage and Madison, which I really enjoyed. It was very scary. Hated the puzzles. Also read that the puzzles here. So, yeah, I will probably look some of them up. But now I'm super surprised by this screen because so I did not play the demo. I didn't watch any trailers or read much about it because I wanted to go in, you know, fresh as a baby, so I don't get spoiled too much. But still, what I saw of images looked more like you're inside of your flat and weird shit happens. So this confuses me so much because this looks like Death Stranding with like the creatures hanging in there. So yeah, now I'm very interested. This is a story about death. It explores themes of abuse, anxiety, depression, and suicide, weaving a tale that may be disturbing to some people. If at any point you feel it is too much, please take a break. And remember that even in the deepest darkness, you can always find a glimmer of light. Oh, that's actually a nice a nice sentiment for a horror game. So I hope the ending will not be as, slight spoiler alert for Madison, just fucking depressing, you know. Alright, so we'll go. But, alright, so let's go. Let's see what it does. Creepy people. And now the Death Stranding ghosts are gone. So will this play in the desert? Am I... Oh! What? Alright. Huh. Oh no, sandstorm.
A sandstorm rises, and countless of its grains strike Sam furiously, cutting into his skin, entering his eyes, filling his mouth, until little by little everything in its path is buried under the sand. Even him.
Doesn't matter. Spacebar. Doesn't matter. Yeah, doesn't do anything. Was it a dream? Are we Sam? And we have a narrator. That reminds me a little bit of Indica. If you haven't heard of it, one of the best games.
Fortunately, Sam is used to his many recurring nightmares.
Okay.
Although he hasn't had this one for a long time. He doesn't know what it means, but whatever it is, it's happening again.
That is an amazing twist to this kind of horror game genre, to have a more upbeat narrator doing this. So it's kind of this, like, there was a time in the 2000s when every single quirky indie movie had a narrator. But I like it in this setting. Bring pizza, good luck, smiley face. That's also the icon for the game itself. And good morning. Can I? No. Can I interact with anything? So what do we got here? That's cute. That has actual personality. I do love when environments, especially interior design in these kind of flats, look like actual people are living here. Pizza place, Sam. Alright. Oh, that's my uniform. Also like that Sam is a gender neutral name. Alright. Okay, so it will be shown if we can interact with something. Ah, one of those shitty things. Oh, my mom has one. That's the worst because it's automatic. It doesn't activate when you walk by. It activates in certain intervals, and it does a sound that just every single time is a jump scare. It sounds like, I don't know, it sounds horrible, and everyone has a jump scare except my mom. And she's like, I don't know why always getting, you know, but every single time, like I've spent a whole week there, and I still was like, Jesus Christ. So yeah, hate these things. All right, we don't have a flashlight yet. So we're siblings, or is that our kids? That's cute. Do we just move in? Like the more sibling, these look like sibling pictures. What remains of us? Okay. Do we just move in here?
As he does every day, Sam gets ready to leave the house and go to work.
Okay. That's not good. Narrator, do you have anything to say about that? No? It's just fishes? Okay. Are we in the desert? This looks like we're already in limbo because there's nothing outside. Very, very PT inspired. But the art in this flat is very... It's... Is that Lot and his wife? Like, and they are leaving... Because there's this biblical story about the city of sin, I think, you know, and it burned down because God was like, not in my house. And so he burned the city down, and then Lot was, I think, allowed to flee with his wife and his daughters. And I think they were not supposed to look back, and I think his wife looked back and was turned into a pillar of salt or something like that. It was just very obscure. Like, God was kind of a dick back in the days. And it looks like it could be that. Alright, alright, alright. Moving things. Dad's room. Can I read F? Dad's room, Isaac's room, my room, bathroom, upstairs hallway, downstairs hallway, entrance hall, stairs, living room, kitchen, garage, basement, courtyard. So we're moving. Did someone die? I don't know, it feels like, let's pick it up. Yeah, so we have it. Ooh, inventory. Okay. Oh, I like that I can go back to documents I found. That's good. That's good. Probably helpful for puzzles.
Today he seems a bit distracted, as if he hasn't been here before. Probably because of the move.
Commedia. Routine. Oh, it's just random stuff. Black Bible? Oh, what? Weird. Yeah, that reminds me so much of Visage and PT, which I think it's very deliberate. That's a reference. I'm fine with references. Totally. And this, you know, like, oh, scary. Oh, scary. Yeah, 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 yeah. Of course. Of course. Oh, what's that?
He tries to open his grandmother Dolores's chest, but since her death, no one knows where the key is.
Oh, Dolores. Where'd you put the key? Also, wedding rings. That's probably from Grandma and Grandpa. Oh, and then the smudged creepy face. Okay. Mannequin. I don't know. I've never been to a home that had a mannequin. Like, not even people, especially like even if you know, do like sewing, not with a head. You know, sewing mannequins usually don't have a head, so it's like, yeah, it seems to be a very American thing. You know, what's that? Ooh, that's Dad, probably. Loving memory, Joel Hale. Right now, I'm in a different. Oh yeah, 1960. Yeah, that could be Dad. 59 is not that old, though. That. Ooh. Right now, I'm in a different place, and though we seem apart, I'm closer than I ever was. I'm there inside your heart. Or man, they put a typo on that Mustang. But anyways, dear Joel, your presence alone made the most heartbreaking moments of our lives so much lighter. And that was because you always tried to find a positive way to look at the world, even when the world wouldn't let you. We always happily recounted the anecdote of the day when, having lost your job, you came home with a huge pile of books, smiled at us and said, I have more time. That simple anecdote described you perfectly. You will be remembered in many ways, but above all, as a good man of very few words who let his spirit speak for him. We were indeed very fortunate to have been in his life with you, and now we are the ones who would love to say, I have more time, just to spend it with you. The writing is okay, but it's not super good. But it's fine. It's grieving people. You don't have time to write. Not everyone can write a beautiful, strikingly beautiful eulogy. It is probably one of the hardest. Like, I've never written a eulogy, and I don't know if I would be up to it, because you want to put a whole person into just a couple pages. It's a big task, you know. Especially if you're in the midst of grieving. That's, whew. I think even if you're a professional writer, that's super, super difficult. That's our keys. So we got theater. Oh, that's interesting. So the comedy, the one mask, that's tragedy, and the comedy mask is gone. We lost it. Maybe he's my brother who died. I don't know. And so he was the one who always looked at the positive side, and I'm the one who's left. If you're new to this channel, I do a lot of hypothesizing while I'm playing, but I also go off on tangents. So these two things, if you're fine with that and you're like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for, well, welcome. Welcome to my channel. No, I don't have. So we're leaving now? I feel like I've barely been here. But okay. Oh, this looks... Jesus. Can't we just take this while we're leaving? Why does this have to stay here? I mean, we're just on our way out. This is just, like... Okay. And we want to sell it. Tuesday. I'm into it. So far. Next day. It very much feels like we're already in limbo, right? I mean... Yeah. Also, again, tablets, like psychological, or rather this kind of horror. I don't want to call it... Oh, well, it's probably psychological horror. But always with the pills. Always with the pills. I would say it's not just people who take medicine who are in psychological horror worlds. I would say people who don't take those pills are more often in a psychological horror world. Just, you know. Oh. Also, this is a beautiful painting. It is kind of looming and a little bit creepy, but it's so gorgeous. I kind of want to know what's the... Oh, can I zoom in? No. Yeah, I can. Corot? Oh, let me write that down. I want to look that up. Because that's beautiful. That's gorgeous. Still can't? No! Don't make me run! No! Also, that's
Suddenly,
not running.
Sam starts running. He must be in a hurry.
But that wasn't running. That was a swift walk. I'm not a good runner, but even I know that's... Ugh, what's with the light? That's very early in the morning. Okay.
A new day, and everything is still a mess in the house.
Yeah.
Sam has barely made any progress with the move. Something has fallen.
Did things change? I don't know if they changed. Oh. A little car, a toy car. Goodbye. Why is this so sad and kind of like it's from a person. It's probably for like what will stay. Someday we'll be back, I promise. Yeah, these are like messages from the dead. This is kind of like, why would you put these notes are weird.
He finds one of his old sketchbooks. Sam has always liked to express himself through his drawings, until one day he stopped.
Oh. That's it? Well, let's pick it up. Oh, that's our sketches. Oh, love the style. That's beautiful. I feel like a ghost. Um, oh, that's gorgeous. Lines, bars, rectangles. Are these already puzzles? Oh, look, this is scary. Yeah, some of us, I saw them again. Oh, that's the one. Isaac, Mr. Button. They're all dead? Oh my god, right? Because their names are crossed out. So, Isaac, probably Grandpa. No head. So, something happened to Grandpa. Then Dolores is our grandma. Joel is probably dead, and he died. And then we have Mom. She's still alive. Our brother Isaac is also dead. And then Sam, that's us, still left. And Mr. Button is also dead. Jesus. Get out of my head. Yeah, look, it's... Oh, that style is gorgeous. It's beautiful. That's comic style where I'm immediately drawn in. Like, I wish more horror comics had this style, actually. Because most of them try to be really dark and edgy. And this is... I like the contrast, you know, that it's very... like a child's style, or child's comic style, not child style. Children would not draw like this. Well, most of them. To have something fresh and then, you know, still not. Oh, we should really take this out. Okay.
The door does not open.
Oh, that's not good. So we go back. Oh. Can we open this? Oh. Where? Where? I don't have a flashlight. Can I turn off the lights? What's that? What is that? Oh. It's so dark. It's really dark. So the basement. Alright. Of course we have a basement. But it's so dark.
The basement. Despite being afraid of the dark, Sam used to come here all the time. Somehow he felt safe in this place.
It's very cozy for a basement, actually. I think because it's like it's structured a bit like a workspace, you know, so it's not as scary. Haha, I have a little pig like that. It's a piggy bank. Oh, there's the car again. Huh. House. Casa. Huh. That symbol again. I don't remember when I started seeing this symbol, but now it's everywhere, as if it's haunting me. It doesn't seem to come from one of my nightmares, because it appears in all of them. Whatever it is, it seems to be something I've seen somewhere else. It's starting to bother me. I hate it. I hope I can find out what it is so I can get it out of my head. What could it be? Can I read this? What lies behind the dreams? I am lost, help me. Lie. So is these, yeah, what are these cards? Are these language learning cards or something else? Oh, that's creepy. I can't read it, unfortunately, so otherwise I would. But it's too far away.
For some reason, Sam didn't mind that the air freshener upstairs activated itself.
Now, I mind. I do mind. It's annoying. I hate it. Also, why is it mentioned now? We get jump scared way, way earlier. So, we're supposed to go back to the air freshener? Very peculiar. But intriguing. I do like that it's a very different like it takes the inspirations from PT et al. Oh, look, there's another one of those. But makes something different out of it, which is, that's the best way to get inspired. Ooh. So that's Isaac's room. And I guess he died. Well, we didn't paint ourselves or drew ourselves as an adult. But maybe because Isaac died when we were kids, and that's kind of where something stopped. Didn't I open this? Oh, there's my keys. Oh!
It's common for him to lose things all over the house, especially now with this chaos of boxes everywhere.
What's with the clearing of the throat? Narrator, are you... Who are you? Are you me, or are you... Is it not even a stylistical device, but will become an actual, like... Because in Indica, it was also part of our protagonist. That's a mild spoiler, because that's immediately clear from the very beginning. So is the voice something more than just a stylistical device? Interesting. Thursday. Even this, that it goes very fast to the next day. So far without a big escalation. Yeah. What's that noise? I wonder. Okay, so we have
the phone keeps ringing. Sam wonders who it could be. That phone call was in very bad taste.
What?
You shouldn't mind it, especially considering how much remains to be done.
Was the original game in Spanish? Because that also was the default language option. Because we just there slipped something in there. There was Spanish subtitles, and maybe they forgot. I just want to go. Can I just go? Shit. I mean, if it really works with going against expectations for these types of games, we did not kill our family, right? Or maybe we killed our brother when we were kids and the guilt is coming to haunt us. Oh god.
Well.
Oh no.
Curiosity led him to find something strangely disturbing in the basement.
I don't have a flashlight. I don't want to go down. Can I just go? Let's just see what happens if we ignore it. It's weird that I can choose to do this. Okay, so the clock is stuck. Let me just check if I can just go forward without going downstairs, because it's weird that I get the choice. But maybe it's because they want to give you the chance to discover some more stuff, in case you haven't already. Okay, I guess we're going down. What if someone closes this? in the dark.
Sam doesn't seem to be worried about what might be under that trapdoor, even though climbing down it doesn't look like a very good idea.
Oh, the symbol. Ew.
Many questions were going through Sam's head. Is this real? What is this place? Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Spanish private lessons. Sketchbook sheet, potential titles, The Big Lie, The Drowned Hour, The Blue Room, The Hidden Ghost, The Impossible Staircase, The Reflection. Huh. Let's take this. I loved it. So I was working on a book. Oh, cool. Whew. Huh. First puzzle detected, I guess. Oh, there's so much stuff here.
There is a hole here. Someone has spent a lot of time trying to break through the wall.
Break. Romper. Romper equals break. Uh-huh. Ask for help first. Be careful with the ladder. If you need it for anything, I'd rather you ask for help first. You don't have to do everything by yourself. Mom. Yeah, I think it's a Spanish game. Interesting. So I guess this whole design of the house also is, well, Spanish in the way it could also be Southern America or parts of America where they speak more Spanish. I mean, that's the beauty of Spanish, right? It's spoken in a lot of different countries. Oh. Okay. Ugh. Item needed. Explore. Okay. I wish I had a flashlight. So many dark corners where I can't look. This is where it came from. Don't wanna. Alright, so let's go down. This is very well done. I wonder, yeah, it very much feels like a psychological horror game. Would be cool if it isn't, but they always are. Well, not always, but most of the time. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, F. There's the mirror where we saw the 1. Let's play. Five, 5. FADB. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm notoriously bad with puzzles. My lovely continuous viewers, they know that. They also know I will look shit up. If I don't get, like, I will always try it. But once I feel like I don't, it always depends on how the puzzle is constructed, how long I will spend with it. But if I at some point...
The windows are blacked out, obscuring much of the place. But luckily for Sam, there are some lights on.
But once I feel like, okay, this is starting to get frustrating to a point where I don't really enjoy it anymore, I will look it up just to cut it short. Ew! Ooh, no. Okay, so we got again a 1. So many 1s. And this probably also means something. 7? Maybe... Oh. The thing with puzzles is as long as I don't know the logic, you know, how they... Don't be afraid. Oh, I am. How they work. And even then, you know, it's always difficult to find, like, okay, what kind of... How are the puzzles structured? Do I have everything in the room? Are all the solutions in across the whole house, you know, and stuff like that. Just the general logic of this is very important. I don't want to go in there. What door just... Oh, this one? No, I was in there. A door just opened. Which one just opened? Huh. Which one of you just opened? Is this a door? So will we find another clock upstairs and there will be something or nothing? Is that... No, that's not a key. Oh, that's Sisyphus, who's carrying up the boulder up the mountain as a... I think he was probably arrogant again. That's... I think if it's a Greek or Roman mythology, then it's always like you angered the gods because you thought you were better than them. Or not even you thought you were better than them. You were just good at something and the gods were kind of pissed about that. And then they punished him by having him do this. And so he carries the rock up the hill. Probably everyone knows, but just in case you don't, because you don't have to know everything. Carries it, has to roll it up, and it's a very heavy rock, and then once it's up, it rolls down again. So you call it a Sisyphus task if it's something that you constantly... So we have to click on that as well. So we have to find an item so we can finalize that puzzle. Sisyphus task is basically if you have to do something, or you do something that really has no purpose, like where you don't have a chance, you know, where just no matter what you do, you just repeat it, and you better not do it at all. This is scary, and this is, I guess, the door that opened. Ghost.
One of the cards his mother Ava used to make to teach them Spanish. She kept leaving them forgotten everywhere.
I have to say, it's such a trope, it's such a cliche, it always gets me. It's just, it's one of those things, I think everyone has something like this, right? Some people, for example, dolls will always get them, or clowns, you know, something. For me, it's always this. It's always these covered shapes. Do not like them. Always get me. Okay. So... The Big Lie, The Drowned Hour, The Blue Room. Oh! The Hidden Ghost. So that's potential titles. Maybe that's the code? The Drowned Hour is in the bathroom. I wish I could make notes here. Because that might be the impossible... Wait. Oh god, this is a lot to take notes on. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Yeah, I think I get it. And then G, let's play. So I guess, will I change? Is that me who change? No, that's Isaac who changes. So stairs are 4. Maybe I can then call mom? That would be kind of creepy. Okay, I can still not. Oh! Okay, blue is 7. And we're hearing sirens. Police. Oh! Then this opened. I don't want to go in there. No! So I don't even have to write them down. I just have to activate them. So there was a watch in the room with the creepy mannequins, and I just missed it. I don't see a clock. Help. Oh. So what is missing? 6 and 1. Okay, so the fact that the mannequin door, I think, opened means that we activated the right clock. Oh, because we found, I think, the missing ghost in another room. So it was about, okay, so it wasn't about, there's nothing in that room with the ghosts, with the other 3 mannequins, but rather to find the 4th one and where it was hiding. We did the drowned one, and that's 5. Can I go back, by the way? La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, there's a door. Okay. So I can't go back. Okay. Just wanted to check. So we need to get there. We need to get the... How do we get... Like, it's... I hate when something's right there and the game is like, no, you have to solve something first, even though technically you don't need it. Like, it's right there. So I could just use... It's not like it's, you know, it's some place where I can't use it. It is right there. Oh, ask for help first. So we have to call the hotline. Let's see. Oh, I had to do it often enough. Oh, okay. All right.
That was a very strange way to get the hammer.
It was, but we got it. I won't complain. Ugh, I don't know where that room is, so I'll just do the loop. No, it's the wrong... Oh god, dead end. I enjoy this. It's not yet super scary, but I'm saying that right now, and I guess in a couple of minutes you'll hear me scream. Oh! Phone. It's number 1. There we go. I could step over it. Again, video game logic. It's like, come on, we also could have squeezed through. I mean, I don't know how we look, but I feel like we could. We could. That's the monkey. Drawing of the Monkey Bros. And that's the big lie. Maybe we didn't get along as brothers. Maybe that was the big lie. That we're not really bros. Box. Kaja. Weird that there's sand. We even have the sound of the sand, which for some reason I don't like it. Ugh, wrong direction. A lie?
Sam is puzzled by the phrase on the wall. It has his handwriting on it.
It's the monkey. Isaac's monkey. Multiple 7 times. Do we need to find 7 monkeys? Are we not playing today either? I'm sorry, Sam, I'm not feeling very well, and Mom wouldn't be happy about it either. Did you find the monkeys yet? No, you hit them very well this time. Mom told me you have the flu. She still can't tell me the truth. It really makes me mad. I know. How about watching a movie? Okay, but I choose it. Well, we got along. Kind of. The big lie. What is the big lie? Thanks for the pizza. Okay, another wild theory, because I watched a lot of movies, thrillers about this. Munchausen by proxy. Mom put Isaac, made him sick, so she always has a kid to care for and get, like, the concern, you know, from others. Munchausen by proxy is one of the most devious things. It's horrible. So we need to find 7 monkeys. Is that maybe a phone number? Let's see. FADB. Oh! Wait.
Great. What you've just experienced could be considered a kind of test. And if you've come this far, it's a good sign. Maybe this time you are ready to move on. But be careful. He will look for ways to trick you as he has done so far, day after day. Consuming you.
There was a door that opened. Also, that's
Once
such
again, someone is trying to scare him. You shouldn't play along.
Okay, so the solution, in case you were wondering, because I was not talking about it, but the big lie, and then it says 7 lies multiply 7. So the big lie number for A was 1, so it's 7. So the solution was 555, because that's the, you know, start of the phone number, and then 1725, based on all the room numbers. And now, okay. It's a cliche, but I hate it. The thing is, mannequins on their own, I don't care. You cover up a mannequin with a sheet, and I'm shaking in my boots. So, also, okay, the creepy voice. First of all, if you want to help me, why are you so creepy? Why are you... And it's not just your voice, it's the whole how you say things, you know? I mean, if I go up to a colleague and I say, you know, if you really want to make an impression of the boss, you should put this PowerPoint online. They wouldn't believe me. They'd be like, she sounds like she really wants to do something horrible to me. She's evil. I don't trust her. So why is the voice doing that? But also, is the voice talking about my narrator? Because the narrator is the he that's constantly talking to us and kind of not guiding us, but, you know, kind of not even steering us or anything, but it is there. And it's the only thing I can think of that is kind of doing something to us. Okay, so I'm talking because I don't want to go there, but we'll have to.
Still, he decides to go deeper into this house, even though he knows it's probably not a good idea to do so.
I don't trust the narrator. Oh.
Curiously, a toy helps him find his way in the dark. Too convenient.
All right. Oh, I didn't properly see it. Hopefully in editing. I hope you saw it. I can see it in the editing. I hope you saw it. Even the drawings escape. So we need to find the other monkey. That concept, I like the concept of this. This is really, sorry for, it's not even burping, it's lady burps.
His drawings cover the walls. Sam can't help but doubt whether he really painted them. After all, it wouldn't be the first time he's done something and doesn't remember it.
You won't do it again? Oh, someone's crying. There was no choice. Did someone kill that little cutie chihuahua? So, Sam... It looks like Sam has a darkness in him that's making him do horrible things. Oh. Like this. They are no longer here. Yeah, you lost... But Mom is still here. Okay. Ooh, that's some heavy chains. That's quite the choice for... Ooh, interior design. Yeah, that's like the bad juju that's catching him. I hope it's real. Ooh. I like when it starts as psychological horror and then it's like, no, it was an actual demon. You know, then it's like, yeah, go right in. I mean, it's horror, you know, go for it. So is that blood? Looks like could be an angel or a demon. Yeah. And I really like, I think all the images, paintings are very deliberately chosen. And I enjoy that. That it's not just random stuff, you know, where someone's like, oh, let's put, I think Goya about Saturn devours the sun, put it everywhere, you know. But here it feels like really every single, oh, that's a beautiful just layout. Fantastic. Okay. Ew. That's sticky notes. I see that your father kept talking to you through sticky notes. I've collected a lot, but there are still quite a few lying around. Are you going to keep them or shall I throw them away? I would keep them all. Yeah, these are like messages from the dead. But why didn't we talk in person? Or was that just an additional to normal talking? So I lived with my dad. And Mom did not? Did they divorce maybe? Oh!
Is that a coin?
That's another throwback for me to Indica, because Indica also had this weird, amazing, like, gamification element that was more a meta joke on games. I love this. Oh! Did I just die, or what just happened? Was that scripted? Hello? Let's call out. No reply. Help? Because Mom said we should call for help, right? Am I in chains? Maybe I did some things as a kid and then they put me in chains or something. Maybe it's one of those things where you think the protagonist is the evil person, but then you find out that actually something horrible was done to them.
Sam recovers, disoriented, in what appears to be a cave.
Wow. I like this. I like that this game... I read that not everyone was happy with the ending. By now, it's very positive reviews. When it came out after the demo, especially, a lot of people were. Some people, it was mixed. Because people were like, nah. Some people really liked it, and others were, it kind of, the second half, you know, not everyone was fond of it. But so far, I really appreciate that this tries to do something very different and goes against the cliches and the grain, because that is always something that I just love. When a game manages, especially a horror game, manages to surprise me in unique ways, then it's just a delight, you know, and then it doesn't even have to be super scary. Although obviously the falling sheet was the scariest thing ever to me, as you saw from my reaction.
Something monstrous echoes among the rocks. It seems large.
Have you watched Barry? I just binged through all season. I watched the first 2 years ago, and then I stopped because it was getting too depressing. It's not getting better if you watch through. But now I watched through them all this weekend, and amazing. Beautiful. But also, that noise just there, yeah. There's a scene, you know. If you watched it, you know. Sounds like a lion or something. Which I hope, you know, it's not following us. Also now getting Amnesia Rebirth vibes. Because that was also in a desert. So cool.
I see. Sam walks through the desert with a strange sense of relief. After all, it was just another one of his nightmares.
So I wonder if the 4 people we saw in the menu... now it works. Were the family, because it was 4 people. It was Isaac, my brother, Mom, Dad, and Dolores, my grandma. I hope I don't have to use the mouse, because I'm currently with both hands on the keyboard, so I can do the spacebar thing easier. Oh, no! I resisted so well. I enjoy myself a lot. It's not quite as scary as I thought, because Madison, the whole atmosphere was just peak super scary, because the narrator already lightens it up more, that even if the narrator turns out to be the antagonist, it won't be as scary because you have someone there. The thing with Madison was you're on your own. You know, you have phone calls and tapes and whatnot, but you're on your own, and that loneliness, also with the Amnesia games, you know, the loneliness with the horrors already is so much scarier. Alien Isolation, well, you have a lot of people there, but whenever you're alone, that's when it's scariest. So it's not as scary, but still, it's a fantastic idea, well executed so far. One more time. Okay, I might stop at some point in this chapter, depending on where we end up and how long it takes. Do your best, yeah. So I'm back here. So what's the cave about? Because that has to have a meaning. Script page. Do you miss your childhood? Interior house sunset. Sam looks in the mirror, turns around, and leaves the bathroom. The sound of the air freshener startles him as he walks down the corridor. Narrator. Off screen. Sam gets ready to go to work as usual. A new day awaits him. He goes downstairs, picks up the house keys from the bowl on the phone table, and walks out the front door. Over black, title Thursday. Interior house sunset. Sam looks in the mirror, turns around, and leaves the bathroom. The sound of the air freshener startles him as he walks down the corridor. Narrator off screen. Sam gets ready to work as usual. A new day awaits him. He goes downstairs, picks up the house keys, blah, blah, blah. Alright, go to your room. Over black title, go to your room. That's my room, isn't it? Yeah, that's me. Oh, and that's the parents' room. Oh, that's such a cute idea that he basically did the illustrations Um, for every single room. I just noticed that. Oh, fantastic. This actually more reminds me less of Medicine, even though the whole structure and everything is more reminiscent of Medicine, Visage, and PT. But, oh god, I can't remember the name. I played a game recently about inheriting a house and going through it and fighting some demons. That was
Sam
a bit...
gets ready to go to work as usual. A new day awaits him.
And then you discover what happened to, whatever. And that reminds me of this when it comes to the atmosphere and everything, but in a kind of a better way actually than the game I played. So maybe, do I have my key to my room in here? Oh. But first, let's see if I can go back to my room. What's my cat doing? Amy! What are you doing? Weirdo. Cats are such a delight. It's a good chaos, to be quite honest. When they're happy and healthy, it's just... And I get how... I don't want to compare cats to kids too much, but it's the way that there's stress and chaos that still brings so much positive energy to your life, where yes, you're stressed, you don't really sleep a lot, but you still, it's all kind of in such a positive light, and delightful and great memories that it's so worth it. Oh shit, I thought I had with my keys, I had my keys, but apparently not. Because the script said, go to your room. And I wanted to, go to my room. Okay. So the hatch is gone. Well, it's not gone, but it's covered up. Yeah, I have to break the cycle, I think, at some point. Okay, Wednesday. So we have to get to Friday, and then we can go to our room. Chapter 3, yeah.
Sam gets ready to go to work as usual. A new day awaits him.
Okay, last day of repetition, and after this day, it's Friday. Friday, Friday. Don't know the lyrics. Do you miss your childhood? It's a good question, isn't
Sam
it?
Gets ready to go to work as usual. A new day awaits him.
I don't miss all of my childhood. I miss parts of it because most of my childhood was great, but also a lot of times, I mean, everyone's, I think. So it's always, asking yourself this question. I would like to go back with the knowledge I have now, because I would be unstoppable. I think I wouldn't really be, changing the world, rather trying to be, I don't know, maybe kinder to myself and to others. Yes.
Is it open?
Oh, this is a beautiful room. This is a gorgeous room. This is scary. So what do we have here? What remains of us? Black bulb. How to tie knots. Biohazard Food, 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 food. Oh look, it's a little troll figurine. Oh my god, I had those as well. Old VHS. Cool. Night of the Living Dead. Yeah, because you can get that for free. You don't need to pay any licenses. They're gonna catch you, Barbara.
He enters his room,
right?
but immediately senses that something is not right. This is not his room.
Oh, is it? But here's the monkey. Isaac and Sam. Did I take the... Oh. Who took the eye out? They love to hide. Okay. So lots of horror movies. Yeah, that's The Shining. Sometimes human places create inhuman monsters. That's Jaws. It's probably here like the UFO movie I never watched. Alright. It's cute. Kill Bill. Is that The Mandalorian? Because I'm currently rewatching that. It's so delightful. I know there's a lot of people who don't like how it went in the other seasons, but I'm fine with it. Lots hammock kakos. Is that the monkeys? That's so. Oh, but that's so dark with all the. So he did the comic. Well done, son. Oh, I'm so sad. Something happened to the dog. Okay. A Christmas like any other, hiding under the tree. We found them for the first time. That was the origin of our best present. Los Macacos. The Monkey Bros.
I don't even remember what the man looks like.
Johnny, it takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours to drive back and forth. Mother wants to remember something. Trot 200 miles into the country and she stays.
Oh!
Hey, John, all right?
Oh, they're gone. No. The zoom's like, what? Oh no. Oh. So, I was a little bit curious. Okay. I want to wait until they're gonna get you, Barbara, because I love it so much.
Which row is it in?
Although I don't know how long you have to wait to get it. It's just so iconic. They're gonna get you, Barbara! No, they're gonna get you. I will edit it out, but keep that one scene in because I love it so much. Because you can have it in every single movie, because this is public comment, so you can use it in everything. You don't have to pay licenses, you just have to say that you use it, with the give credit. And everyone's...
Before his brother Isaac got sick, they both used to play in this same way by hiding the monkeys.
I know, I
It
just want to...
seems like a good memory, but for Sam, it's more like a bad joke.
So we have to look for the monkeys. I get it. I just want to wait for... Because they always use the "they're gonna get you, Barbara." Oh, that's Silence of the Lambs. That's probably 28 Days Later, right? That could be The Grudge, Ringu, The Eye, Dark Water, Shudder. So many great movies. I have to commit now. I have to commit to the bit. I'm sorry, I have to wait. I hope the narrator is not getting anxious.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
I got an achievement! I got an achievement because I waited. This is hilarious. Thank you so much. Oh, I have to look for them here? Huh. This is closed. So what? Where? How? Yeah, he's gonzo now. How do I get out? Did I take too long? No. Oh, there they are. Aw. Okay. Huh. No, wait. Oh, no, wait. I have to get here. Okay. Where's my... There it is. Okay, so we got that. Even the drawings escape. Incluso los dubos escapan. That's probably the same. Los macacocos. Okay. Well, there they are. What just happened? Oh, they're gone. Oh. And now I can open the door? No. So where are they now? Cheeky. Cheeky monkeys. Huh. Is that... Oh, there they are. Hi. Okay, that's a cool concept. So now they're gone here. And it's so good if you wait until, you know, they're coming to get you, Barbara. Sorry for quoting it wrongly. Because then you have the cool music in the background while you're looking for them, and it's much more tense. There they are. I hope he didn't see Sam, who was, you know, gay or bi-curious in general, didn't see it as something evil, that he had these feelings.
He picks up something.
Yeah, and I. What? Because obviously that's not something evil.
What?
Now let's first go the normal route. It's not the kind of game, I think.
This is wrong. It is night.
Ooh! It's so dark the other way around. Okay, so this is closed again.
And someone knocks on the door.
Scariest thing for me, like in real life, as a very, you know, cuddled person, someone ringing the door in the middle of the night when you know you're not expecting anyone. Just, I will not open the door. That's, no.
Sam finds a torch. What a coincidence.
Okay, now we got a flashlight, which is good and bad at the same time. Oh, because now you can see a lot of stuff, but also now everything's 1,000 times creepier. the moon. Oh, that's beautiful. Ooh. Why do we want her?
He is trapped again, anxious about how much time he'll have before whatever is knocking at the door comes in.
That was good. Did not expect that. I don't know why. It was easy to expect, so is it now bursting open once I am up here?
A memory of his grandmother, Dolores. She was always a very devout woman. Sam was scared to see her pray when he was little.
Oh. Was she maybe very intense in the prayer? I pray that my husband curse does not stay in this family. Please let us all be healthy. Was he also gay and was treated like a curse? That would be horrible. I hope that's not the case. Okay. Oh. Huh. Wait, behind the moon. Do we have a painting of a moon? Somewhere here? That's not the moon. That's not the moon. That's all just fish. Oh, there! Key with an engraving of the moon. Sorry for the lagging. It's not the very newest of computers. It's also not the oldest, but you know.
The door has disappeared.
Oh. Certain environments, just like with the covered mannequins, this is also like basements per se. I have no issue with them. This nightmare fuel. Just everything that's very tight and I can't see, like when it's too dark. Any room that's so dark that I can't see the other end of it. Instant, ugh. That looks like an adult. Maybe my brother? Maybe my dad?
The house is being consumed by rocks and sand.
Yeah.
Sam's nightmare seems to be spreading everywhere.
Sand arena. I wonder if Grandpa killed himself. Because the headless thing, I know, first of all, suicide among very old men is super high. It's kind of you don't really talk about it, and that's why you don't really know it, but there's a lot of family histories, and this is statistically proven, like I read up on it. A lot of family histories have some older male relative that kill themselves. It's a lot more common than among older women for whatever reason. Probably just lack of the right, like you need to be strong and you think you can't tell anyone and you don't want to go to therapy because it's seen as a weakness and what lots of different things probably aid to that. Then you have alcoholism and whatnot. Oh, there's the lion again. So that's why I'm wondering whether this might be, you know, where this is going, because it's quite common for multiple different reasons, you know. And I think also probably if you were gay, 20, 30, 40 years ago, or even nowadays, depending on where you live, and I mean that even in countries where it's accepted, but there's still, it always depends on your direct social environment, you know, and that can be something where technically everyone's on board, but like how many football or soccer players do you know that are out? That's not because there's no one in there, you know. So I think it can be really, really difficult on your mental health. And that always affects your physical health as well. So, yeah. So the lion is scared. Like the noise is just the noise. I don't even want to see it actually. I think the noise alone is fantastic. When does this save? I'm back.
All this to return here, to a place with no way out. But luckily, it's just another bad dream.
Look, explore. Okay, phone call, and then we'll call it quits for today.
Do you really think this is a nightmare? It's so basic. He used to do better than that. So you can see he's losing control over you. That's right. You can see a lot of things now. Things you couldn't see before. Things he can't even see. Pay attention, because this is not a test anymore. And in order to escape, you have to go back. Even if it hurts.
Was Sam abused as a child? And that's...
No. You shouldn't trust a stranger behind the phone. After all, he's stuck here because of him.
Oh shit, I can't walk and push this at the same time.
Sam experiences that feeling of relief again, like at the end of his other nightmares. Soon, everything will be back to normal, if you stop resisting.
Hand multitasking, I'm not good at it. It's kind of scary. No, don't do this to me. Oh, it is the narrator, I knew it. Maybe that was Dad, kind of organizing my life so he has more control over me. Oh yeah, I can't do this. Oh, is something missing here? Did this change? I don't know. Oh yeah, it's immediately going back, I think. Damn. Alright, I see you. Damn it. Someone hang themselves? Oh shit. Oh god. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there.
The first time was a long time ago, when I lost my brother. We were little, but he always kept an eye on me, even when his health got really bad. The idiot said he had to protect me, and I don't know from what, but I think he did. It was stupid that they tried to hide his illness from me, because Isaac and I talked about everything. I remember I didn't know what cancer was, but I did know that it was a very bad thing. Like a monster.
I saw a ghost. I mean, the narrator doesn't have to be bad. Maybe just the first shadow, release the first light. Maybe it's more about just, you think you need to do certain things to protect yourself. Let's finish the episode here. Exit to main menu. I had another game that I was just thinking of in the moment I saw this video, basically, because this I think was a live actor. And funnily enough, someone recently watched this old Let's Play and commented on it, you know, that they really liked how unusual it is. Oh, we found the first person. All right. Cool. Wow. This, you know what? Look, not to toot my own horn, but I'm so like, it's not that I did a great thing here, but I'm so glad that I did not spoil myself, that I did not read any reviews, no comments, I didn't play the demo, I didn't watch the demo. I just went in this without knowing anything about it. I just saw the screenshots on the Steam page, and it looked very much like a PT Visage Madison clone. And I'm so relieved, because this, for now, the way it will go in the future, who knows, you know, que sera, sera. But so far, I'm so delighted by this, because this is such a hugely ambitious game that takes all those psychological horror tropes and cliches that can be super tiresome by now, and does something very fresh and unique with them. And just even, you know, the video recording of the real actor doing the lines reminded me of Immortal, which was a how are they called? There's a gaming term for it, like when it's real video recordings. We have or whatever, it doesn't matter. And Immortal was super meta, because you were basically digging through film reels, and then you had to hone in on details to find more different film reels and everything. It was very, very cool, very explorative, and you basically shaped the story, because whatever you found, you know, and combined together to make the plot told the story. And there were a lot of weird little surprises that were very delightful. And just this last screen was like, oh my god. And the fact that I had so many references throughout this game, but they were all good games. I loved Immortal, Amnesia, fantastic. I think, I'm not the biggest fan of Rebirth for other reasons than I just think it's a bit too long and a little bit too convoluted in the middle. But just in its essence, it was very, I screamed a scram during Amnesia Rebirth. Then we had obviously Visage, Madison, which are just atmosphere monsters. They're just very good at atmosphere and being just overly super, super creepy. Then you have Stanley Parable. Even though I would say not like with the narrator's voice, yes, but the gameplay obviously, although you do occasionally do things against the narrator, so I guess I see where this reference is coming from, but also a fantastic game that kind of broke genres. And then we had there was one other game I had in mind and that I referenced, but yeah, it's all just fantastic games, so it's like Luto took so much inspiration from a whole range, the whole rainbow of psychological horror specifically, and did something very smart and very clever and creative with it to refreshen a genre that, especially among indie developers, has become a little bit stale. I played Reveal. Reveal was also a game I played even on this channel that basically took the psychological horror and then did something refreshing with it. But this is basically 10 steps further in the best way. Really in the best way. This also nearly half of players watched until they're coming to get you. I wonder if it's because they took so long to do the puzzle or whether they actually stood in front of the screen and waited for this. I couldn't imagine both scenarios, actually. So the first shadow released the first light. 63. So you also cannot do this. That's very interesting. Also, I have 2 achievements of 27. So I guess I will not get that many achievements. But yeah, I think it's so refreshing. It's just so much fun, and it is scary. It's not as like when I went playing Medicine, and it's rare, to be quite honest. I think Amnesia the Bunker, Amnesia Rebirth, and Medicine were pretty much the few games where I was constantly, like, it was really tense throughout, where I was just like, oh my god, where just physical tenseness and just being overly scared. Even if I, had some mild criticism for at least 2 of those games, because Bunker is, for me, beautiful. These were atmospheric, so well done as scary horror games. And Luto doesn't have that throughout because of the narration, it's a bit of a lighter tone in essence right now. That might turn, because I feel like the themes in this game might be a lot darker, but even the narrator still, it elevates it to something that is not as scary because you're not alone. And even if the narrator might not be your friend, it's still, if you're not alone, you're not alone. But it has moments that are very scary. I think the lion roaring is great. The use of just shapes and shadows moving. It's very subtle, it's not overdoing it. Oh, the mortuary system also fantastic. Super creepy, constantly creepy game. Didn't want to put that under, ignore that. But yeah, so Luto is so smart in balancing all these different genres. And I'm really looking forward to continue with this. And I hope you enjoy it as much as well. How do you like it? So if you've seen or played this game already, fully through, as always, please no spoilers. But other than that, I'm really interested in your theories, if you like it, if you think it's scary, and what your theories might be. Like, is it one of those games, again, if you know the ending, just don't take part in this. You know, this is just an exercise for everyone who's basically on this journey at the same time that I am. But yeah, if you don't know the ending, what's your theory? What will happen? Do we kill everyone, or is it more like trauma from the past? Because it always kind of is, right? Yeah. And also your general thoughts on this. Do you think it's scary? Do you think it's successful in what it's doing right now? Hope you enjoyed this. If you're new to this channel, feel free to subscribe. Blah 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 blah. Hope you have a fantastic day, and see you next time. Bye. This is my self-recorded outro song, so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's play.